Dating's getting serious though, they're catching up in technology. I'm serious. Read a report, 7 people just signed up for MySpace. What's... What about Japan? Anybody on MySpace? No. I am. I checked it the other day, I got a message, I didn't even know how to react to it. I was like, what is this? Like, getting a message on MySpace is like getting a phone call on your house phone at this point, you know what I'm saying? You're like, what the fuck are you calling me here for? Call me back on Facebook. I think social media is out of control. I think it's gone too far. This is how I know it went too far. Because I'm a single guy. I will go up to a girl and ask for their phone number. Apparently that's not even a thing anymore. I don't even know what it is. It's gone. And this girl says to me, I go, can I get your phone number? She says this to me, she's like, just follow me on Twitter or Instagram. I'm like, what happened to the good old days when you can just follow them home, you know what I'm saying? Old school. Old school. Everything's changing though, I can't keep up. The phones, right? I just got an iPhone 4. Good with the 4. My friend that works at Apple, my nerd friend, he's like, Chad, you need to get a 5. I'm like, why? He's like, because it's lighter. That's the phone. I've never been in a position where the phone was ringing, so I'm like, you gonna answer that? I'm like, I'm not fucking throwing out my back, are you kidding me? I look like a John Cena on steroids? Come on, man. Phones are out of control, man. I can't. 5 months ago, I was in Chicago, Illinois. I lost my phone in a cab. It's the worst. You ever lose your phone before? It's the worst feeling in the world. I'd rather lose a family member. And the people that are laughing knows exactly what family member they're thinking of right now. They're like, I could probably do without Aunt Janet, I'll tell you that right now. Kind of a C word. You know my Aunt Janet, really? Glad to be here. Give you a little idea of who I am. I've been doing stand-up comedy for 10 years because I had a dream when I was a kid. I wanted to make $2,300 a year, so that shit's going off. Nice. Improve. What? Used to be on a syndicated radio show. I got fired publicly. I got charged with a DUI, and they fired me publicly. And throughout the country, people come up to me all the time, like, you upset? You angry, Chad? I'm like, no. I'll tell you why. If I wasn't getting charged with that DUI and fired, it would never lead me to my true passion, which was collecting unemployment. A lot of people frown when I collect unemployment, but I gotta tell you, I can't think of a better way to sleep till noon, watch a Storage Wars marathon, masturbate, get paid for it, you know what I'm saying? You making my dreams come true. Got out of the DUI, plugged down. When it was happening, they put my mugshot on the news, the local news around front. My mom saw it, she called me, she's like, really, Chad? Really? That's your mugshot? I'm like, I don't know what to say. I'm like, sorry, Mom's not as good as yours. I did my best. Sorry, I'm not the sexy mugshot guy on the internet. When they put my mugshot on the news, my mom, she said this, she's like, Chad, why did you look so angry in your mugshot? I'm like, I'm glad you brought that up, Mother. Because when they took me to the Kmart family photo section of the police station in handcuffs, the photographer on duty / police officer was looking for a certain look. He was like, first of all, Chad, you're beautiful. Second of all, give me that look like your life is fucked. Perfect, yes. Yes. That's exactly what we're looking for on mugshots.com. You're going to be a star in this business. My mugshot's online. Google me right now. You ever try online dating with a mugshot online? That's a lot of explaining to do right there. It's a bad Tinder meetup. Swipe to the left on that one. I try to take that thing off. I don't want it on there. So my good friend, comedian Jim Florentine, who's here, he's like, you need to go to a website called reputation.com. They'll take that thing down, no problem. That's my Jim impression, by the way. Thanks. So I go to that website, and they're really nice. They're like, no problem, Zumock, we're going to take down your mugshot. Not a problem. It's going to cost you $15,000. I'm not joking. I'm like, why? Turns out, I swear to God, my mugshot's been clicked on 1.5 million times. And I got super sad, because I realized that's the most successful thing I've ever done with my entire life. Some people call it a mugshot, I call it my mugcasso. Been doing stand-up for a while. Before I started doing stand-up, I was fired from 34 jobs, you know what I'm saying? And I used to go to job interviews, I just tell them straight up, I've been fired at 34, you know? What's up? Fired 34 times, what's up? And they're like, well, why would we hire you? I'm like, because I like to look at it like I've been hired at 34 jobs, you know what I'm saying? I'm a great hire. Fantastic hire. I've been hired more than anyone. Let's push some Pumas here at Lady Foot Locker. Let's do this. I like when people get fired. Here's my impression of anyone in this room that's ever been fired from a job. It's the only impression I do. Here we go. Dude, why'd you get fired? Bunch of bullshit. So we're like, hey, why'd you get fired? Well, I'm a really shitty worker. I'm bad at my job. I'm terrible. Terrible, terrible worker. I used to call off work all the time. One time I called off work for having a bad day. I started thinking, wouldn't it be cool if you called work for having a good day? Like, yeah, I'm not coming to work day. I'm having a great day. I want to fuck it up with this work shit. Got it? Bang. I'm running stuff. Like, I do stand-up comedy. It's my job. Nobody can accept that. They're like, what else do you do? That's my job. So I got my buddy Mike. He's like, Chad, you know what? You got a good personality. You need to go into sales. I'm like, Mike, you're really good at telling people what to do. You should be a Jehovah's Witness. You know what I'm saying? There's some Jehovah's Witnesses here. Go ahead, sign me up for that religion. These holidays are expensive. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a budget. That's why this last Christmas I didn't buy my family Guitar Hero. I bought them Air Guitar Hero. You know what I'm saying? Savings. Save your money. I'm on a budget. I go to a strip club, I'll make it rain with fuel perks. That's just how the Z-Man rolls. Think. I think right now you guys realize quickly I'm a very immature guy. I'm almost 40. This is how I act. This is not cool or acceptable. I'm not proud of how I am sometimes. I did this. I want to share it with you, and you let me know if it's immature. I did this, and I'm not proud of it. I called an area Chuck E. Cheese 4 weeks ago, and I made reservations under the name Sandusky. And I was like, table for one in the back. Now, this is what it is, ladies. Problem is, I still feel like a little kid. Not much changes if you think about it. When I was a kid, I was afraid of like cooties and the boogeyman. Now that I'm older, I'm afraid of herpes and the police. Same thing. Still play little kid games like hide and seek. Except now I play with bill collectors, you know what I'm saying? Like, count 200, come find me, Pizza. Apparently I have a problem. In my 30s, I'm not married. People can't accept that. All my friends are like, why aren't you married? Why aren't you married? And I said, why aren't you married? I'm like, why aren't you single, motherfucker? Two can play at that game. How about that? And I'm sorry, if there's married people here, congratulations, give it up for yourselves, that's great. I'm happy for you, I really am. I hope it works out, but I don't have a very healthy outlook on marriage. I look at it like it's just two people trying to outlive each other. Like it's a game. Even the vows, till death do us part. I hear that, I think, game on! Thunderdome, bitches. 2 people enter, 1 person leaves. And I played sports my whole life, so I'm super competitive. So I know if I get married, I'm just gonna have to kill my wife so I can win. I'm a winner. O.J. Simpson, that guy wasn't a murderer, he was a winner. He won! He won! And he's so competitive, he had a Heisman. And I went there. Didn't O.J. move to Florida? Exactly. That's why how screwed up the state is. O.J.'s like, I'm gonna go to Florida where I'm gonna be cool and things can cool off a little bit. Where I can be accepted. You guys are a good crowd. Having a lot of fun right now. I seriously haven't been to Orlando since I was 6 years old, so this is like this is cool, I guess, right? No? I'm glad I'm here because I'm going through some things in my life. I'm learning, I'm self-reflecting, I'm trying new things out. And because the last relationship I was in was with a 19-year-old girl. I know, it's weird. I'm not used to dating girls that old. Like, she broke up with me. She said I was too immature from a 19-year-old. I'm too immature. It's coming from a bitch with the cooties. Like, I don't know if you ever broken up with a 19-year-old, but that's a different kind of hurt. And when she was breaking up with me, I was confused, I panicked, I didn't know what to do, so I tried to ground her. You go to your room until you learn to talk to an adult. I like dating her though, because she didn't get a lot of things, a lot of references. I'm from I was born in the 70s. So I grew up listening to the band Hall & Oates. You know what I'm saying? H&O, what's up, Maneater? That's how I roll, okay? She didn't know what that was. She's like, what is that? Hall & Oates. And I lied to her. I just told her it was a cereal. From Kellogg's, you know? I don't know, whatever. Got really weird at one point. Took her to my 20-year high school reunion. It's her -1 reunion. She's a good-looking girl. I brought her in. I introduced her to everybody. I told everyone she was my graduation gift. You got a car, I got this. I don't know if you've ever been to your high school reunion. You have? If you haven't, I'll explain it what you're in for. It's like having sex for the first time. It's weird, it's awkward, no one really knows what to do, and it costs $50. But I was at the high school reunion, I was doing my thing, and you learn things, because we grow old, we move on, and we meet new people, but we all come back, and you learn things. Like, I found out 5 of my classmates throughout the years died, and it was so sad, because it wasn't the 5 I was hoping for. But you better be good in your life when you go to your high school reunion. You better be having some things going on. And I'm happy to tell everyone, I successfully convinced everyone that I was a Ferris wheel operator. That joke got exactly what it deserved.